With Nora, she's just a beautiful child, that everybody can see on the outside and creates these incredible relationships. What I wanted to do was create a piece that was inspired by all of the energy and life that you don't get to physically see. If you think of a root system, it grows and it builds this beautiful living thing that we get to see on the outside, but that's the life and energy that's coming from beneath. Nora is the title of the piece, and it's the first of the Root series.
I wasn't ever supposed to have a kid who needed to go to the Guild School. Nora has 22q11.2 deletion syndrome, and I was like, okay, and that means what? It just was so overwhelming.
The Guild School has meant so much for our family. I think in probably many cases with a lot of the parents that all of a sudden, are brought into this real world of you have a child with special needs, now what's the next step?
Hobbs was born on November 3rd, 2011, and that was the day we found out that he had Down syndrome, and that was the day everything changed.
When Titus was 2 weeks old, we noticed something was off. What the Guild School focuses on is those first 3 years. I know if my son didn't get help at the time he needed, he would be a lot farther behind.
We actually had one of our employees, Eric, who had a child who needed the Guild School. And so it really brought it home for us that, wow, this is extremely important, and how necessary the Guild School was, not only to the community at large, but to people that were directly affected, for us, and that was important.
Well, I think just discovering that you guys were here was just such an encouragement for us. Just like, we're not alone. We have this extension of family that is going to teach us and kind of help us along the way, and that we're not different. That there's a lot of folks out there like us. That was an encouragement too.
The work they do at the Guild School is amazing. Just being able to see it, it's really exciting. Going to some of the breakfasts, just trying to figuring out the needs that are there. They do such amazing work. We've seen over the years, outside of Eric and his baby, so many other friends and family that we've found out have been connected to the Guild School or have had kids that have gone through, and it's such a great program.
After Brandon's diagnosis, our doctor also talked to us about the school and just what a wonderful place it was and how much the school would be able to do for Brandon.
I've never had to really truly ask myself what that would be like to go through what so many of these parents go through. And when I see them talk and I see them light up when they talk about the Guild School and what a support it's been for them in their lives, that's why I'm so grateful that we are a part of the Guild School. When we do give the Guild School, you see that direct effect. So myself as a parent, if I ever had to endure that and go through that, the Guild School would be the first place I would turn.
The Guild School has been just a huge support system to the military families because we don't have our family or friends nearby. And so when we bring our son here, we have a sense of community and people love him and are here to support him and to support us as a family.
When I'm talking to people about the Guild School, I try and explain it and that it's not just about therapies and classes, but it's really about having a resource and having a shoulder to lean on sometimes, and just having people that really truly care about your child and about what's going on.
With the Guild School, building that awareness to the community, it's just vital for all the families that need it, and just building the approach to the therapies and the understanding of the best way to help these children, with their special needs.
I feel like any parent of a student at the Guild School would tell you that it's changed their lives, and that they're forever indebted to the Guild School. And that's how I feel. And that's why I know for myself and my husband and my parents, we are lifelong supporters and advocates of the Guild School. We'll never stop. We want to be a part of it forever.
Most all of us know somebody who's been directly affected by the good work of the Guild School. That's why we need to support it.
When you support the Guild School, it's going to make your heart feel good, and you're going to know that you're really touching the lives of children, but also families that need it at a really important time in their lives.